So I guess in describing the body color, I thought I'd do a review on the Sport Appearance package. Frankly, I don't understand why there aren't more of these on the road right now. I think, yeah, everybody's told me like, oh, this is really in right now. It's like, well, I still remember the first time I saw one like this when I was driving my old truck, and I was like, man, that guy really has some great attention to detail. Like, he painted his whole truck to be body colored. I bet that cost a lot of money. He even painted his wheels black. No, like, that was a package. I didn't know that because I didn't do enough research going in. So it's about an $1,800 option. With that option, you get flat black badges, which is pretty cool. That Cummins badge alone in flat black is enough to induce like full chub in a lot of people. And then body color bumpers, body color door handles. You get the headlights, which that's the part that kind of threw me for a loop because I didn't realize this. The headlights, instead of having a chrome interior like they do the projector housing headlights, that is, instead of having a chrome interior like you know, my old truck did and like millions of other trucks do, thousands of other trucks do, it's got like they're black on the inside. And the same goes for the taillights on the LED style taillights, and some of the chrome package trucks have sort of like a chrome outline. Or like it's not chrome, but it's like a bright outline around the headlight. These have more of a darker, like a black themed bezel almost around the taillights. I meant to say taillights before. And it just looks a lot, like it almost looks like a factory smoked option without getting the lenses actually smoked, because I think the point of lights is for people to be able to see them and for you to be able to see what's in front of you through them. So I really like it. I think there still is like a chrome bezel around the actual projector lens, which, whatever, I'll tolerate that. The rest of it is black. Taillights are the same. Just looks really great. All of the badges are black again, including the ram on the front and the ram on the back. And then depending on your trim level, you'll have like the same grill style, because there's like some that are like just the straight lines and some that are the wavy things. Laramie has the wave, and that will be black as well. Finally, it comes with the 20-inch wheels painted black, and then Firestone Transforce all-terrain tires. They're 20s, and I believe it's 265, 60, 20 is the tire measurement. Don't quote me on that. I can take a picture and I'll correct that if it's wrong. Oh, I think it looks a lot cleaner. I was really worried that it was going to be more difficult to keep clean though. And that, I think, depending on color, could be the case. Like if you have a straight up blacked out truck, I think it's gonna be more difficult to keep clean. This gray color is sort of like, kind of fools you a little bit. Because unless you like see it in one picture where it's clean, and then see it in another picture where it's dirty, you're not really going to notice how dirty it is until it gets kind of to like a point of it's a bit ridiculous. So it has gotten to that point. I watched it yesterday. Oh look, there's another mosquito on my truck. You're not welcome here, and I'm going to kill you. The wheels were cleaned up pretty nicely. I guess the only thing that really irritated me is the like on the factory like chrome looking 20s that have the like chrome inserts. It's like a brushed aluminum, but they have the chrome inserts. Those inserts on the black wheels are plastic, and like that hurt my heart a bit. I actually saw it at the Portland Auto Show. I saw a Delmonico red one of these, which doesn't look terrible despite my bitter hatred of red trucks. And I touched the wheels and I noticed they were plastic, and it's like, oh no. But they're recessed from the tire enough. I don't think you're gonna bash them on a curb and get like plastic splinters going everywhere or anything, so that's really good. But overall, for $1,800, I mean, the wheel option alone for the bigger 20-inch wheels is, I believe, $1,700, give or take, which means that for an additional $100, you get the same wheels, blacked out, and then body color and everything. Flat black badges on the sides. I believe they're gloss black front and back, which is kind of odd. But and then I almost forgot the black tow mirrors. My old truck had chrome tow mirrors, and I think that, like, I'm just not into chrome, but I also think it's a bit gaudy, and it's a bit weird because you have this like black arm holding it out, you have the chrome mirrors that are folded over, and so anytime you want to go to like tow and you rotate your mirrors out, you ultimately end up with like a half dirty chrome and half clean chrome, because anytime you've run it through the car wash, or if you've, you know, washed it yourself, you probably haven't taken the time to like open up your, like, rotate your mirror out, wash it, and then rotate it back in. And if you have, good for you, you have much better attention to detail than I do. All in all, I really like it. I would absolutely buy it again. And I think if you're not a fan of chrome, it is certainly a worthwhile option. The tires, because of the shorter sidewall, are a bit stiffer. Part of that was, I think, my initial perception was due to the fact that the geniuses at the dealership where I purchased this aired all the tires up to 80 psi all the way around. So it felt super responsive because there's no sidewall flex at 80 psi, but ultimately that's not where you're supposed to be running it at. I am back down now to, where are you? Where are you at? You are back down 67, 66, 67 front, 75, 76 rear. It rides a lot better now, and that, you know, the Bilstein struts also kind of like further complicate the issue with the off-road package, but I addressed that in another video in terms of like how that affects ride quality. But now that the tires are aired down appropriately, oh yeah, that's a puddle. And you know, it's riding like it should be. I really like the way it rides. I think that sun might be just in your face. What's that? Anyway, I know some of these videos can be a bit tedious with like breakdowns of just like individual options of the truck, but when I was going through custom ordering and trying to make a decision on, like, you know, do I want this or don't I want this, it would have been helpful for me to have kind of a boring video to watch. And so I give to you...
The speed limit is 45 miles per hour.
No, it's not. See, this thing's not always right. It's still 55 through here, but it's still complaining at me. Anyway, so I hope this was of some help for you, and you can check out my other videos for exterior shots of the truck. Overall, you know, like my father-in-law said it best when I rolled into his driveway. He came out and he said, "Man, that thing looks kind of military when it rolls up. Like, just the black and gray theme is like, it looks really great." And you know, there's only a few colors you can get it on: the bright white, Delmonico red, black, crystal metallic crystal black metallic, anyway, the black one, and then the bright silver metallic, and obviously mine, which is Granite Crystal. So I think those are the 5 colors that you can get this on. I'm not sure why they limited it to those, because I would have liked to see what this thing looks like in the maximum steel, which is an interesting color as well. But to be quite honest, Granite Crystal is my jam, and I'm happy to have it. Oh, again, I'm not seeing any rock chips or anything premature. It doesn't look like it has lower durability because of the painted everything. But, you know, people on the freeway just like get out of the way. And especially with the HID headlights now, that bright white looks a lot better without the yellow headlights. I'm a big fan. Right. Happy ordering, and I hope this was of help to somebody.